The Queen Baton relay has been making its rounds throughout Trinidad and Tobago, and tonight we bring you highlights from the tour. Here's Ken Fuentes.
The Baton is in Trinidad and Tobago as part of a 72-country tour. And before those given the honor to carry it had the opportunity to do so, they warmed up to be ready for the task.
5, 4, 3, incorporate the hands down. Push 2, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, just got.
Vice President of the Trinidad and Tobago Olympic Committee, Dan Henderson, says the Baton has significant meaning to those who are chosen to carry it.
The athletes that participate in the occasion culminates all of the stories and their participation, whether past or future, into the whole activity.
Among the stops in Port of Spain, the Brown Lara Promenade, and in front of a statue of the great man himself. The Baton will then be taken south to San Fernando and on San Fernando Hill, where the athletes maintain the relay passing. Three-time Commonwealth Games medalist, shooter Roger Daniel, says it's an honor to carry the baton.
My experience with it is very, I must say, uplifting. This is about as many years I haven't come up on San Fernando Hill. I've been part of the Queen's Baton. I must say it's a pleasure to be here once again.
Southern native and Commonwealth Games hopeful in cycling, Akil Campbell, adds it's also a privilege to carry the baton in his hometown and aims to represent the red, white and black at the Games in Birmingham.
Yes, it's so my major event for this year. Training has been leading up towards that, and we'll see when I get there how things look.
While Daniel is not counting out a push for the Games in search of a fourth Commonwealth Games medal.
It's part of the target, but the main target is for France 2024. I know as these games, they push you to be best of your ability. I'm looking forward to every single one of the games that come up here. And like I said, our goal is 10 goals by 2024. We're pushing for it.
Kent Fuentes, TTT Sports.
And on Thursday, it was Tobago's turn to host the Queen's Baton, and it was a spectacular show. Tobagonians got a chance to witness the traditional Queen's Baton relay tour. President of the Trinidad and Tobago Olympic Committee, Brian Lewis, brought the baton to the island where he presented it to Secretary for Tourism, Tashia Grace Burris, and Secretary for Community Development, Youth Development and Sport, Terence Baines, at the Buku Boardwalk. The Commonwealth Association delegation was also treated to a cultural show before the tour began. TTO President Brian Lewis said Tobago has been an important aspect of Team TTO.
Not just from the perspective of athletes aspiring to represent the country at the Commonwealth Games, the Olympic Games, the Pan Am Games and the CAC Games, but also because of sport tourism. And I was recapping that when we bid to host the Commonwealth Youth Games in 2021, Tobago was central to that bid in terms of having certain events here.
Mr. Lewis said for years, Tobago has embraced the Queen's Baton relay.
Very encouraging and heartening. I think that it's because that they really understand the opportunities that presented in the context of, in particular, youth development and sport tourism. So it's great to be here.
The team, including some of the country's leading athletes, visited various historic sites including the Nyland Pool, the Main Ridge and Fort King George. They also made a stop to the Buku Government Primary School where students were educated about the Queen's Baton relay. Before returning to Trinidad, the Baton made an appearance at the popular I Love Tobago sign. On Friday, the Baton leaves Trinidad and Tobago for Barbados.